Hello, my other Splinterlands players. I'm back this week for the weekly challenge to show you some battles. This week they're asking us to use the fire team, and instead of reviewing battles I've already done, since I haven't done fire since way back here, I'm going to show you some live matches where I try to use the fire team. I'm going to get right into matchmaking. I'll try to talk to you a little bit about the team during any dead time. Oh, we found a match quickly. Let's see, we got weak magic, and you can only use your team. 27 mana. I'm currently in gold 2. Weak magic. I don't know if fire would be the best. My only fire summoner I really got that I can compete with in a 27 mana cup for gold 2 right now is the alpha one. The others are just not low level to compete. So we got weak magic. Magic hits armor. So let's see. 27 mana means I can use some of the higher cards. I always like to use the new healer on fire. Beetle Queen really changes the map for them. They can do quite a bit with that. They also have a pretty good combo of splash damage that I think I might try to use here. I know magic is weak, but I'm still going to use the fire elemental. And then, let's see, 3 mana left. I can have a sniper. Or slow them down and weaken them. I think I'm going to go for slow them down and weaken them. This is an interesting team. I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm going quite a lot of magic in a weak magic match, but it's splash damage, a healer, another splash damage, and then a good tank that can hopefully last a while with healing. Now let's just see how this battle goes. Fire is probably the team I have had the least experience with as far as doing well. I tend to try to avoid using them because I lose a lot when I get stuck with a fire quest. But with the Beetle Queen card, that's been starting to change a little bit. I've done better. I've won some games very easily with them. I'm trying not to cough right now because I'm a little sick. I'm hoping this other opponent makes it here pretty soon. Sorry about that again. I know you don't want to hear the game, and it's just a little thing when it first loads, you always hear that sound. So let's look at this matchup. So weak magic against armor. Probably should have figured I was going to face life. They're going to armor up. He's going to have armor being healed. He's got big range damage hitters here. Yeah, I mean, my only shot here is he's a little low leveled on this card. I don't know. This doesn't look good. I think I might lose this match. I'll speed it up. Well, I got poison. That was good. Oh, that was. Oh, and he missed. That was pretty important. So my tank is dead, though. His tank is dead. Let's see here. That's dead. That's not good. I still should kill him. Splash back. Okay, I do. Oh boy. Yeah, this is looking bad. The thing is, yeah, with armor in the way, I don't think this is going to be good for me. Yeah, so I'm going to lose. I want to hopefully show you guys a winning matchup. Again, I'm trying to use Fire Team, and whenever you're trying to use one team, like when you're questing, or just because that's your only leveled team, you're going to run into games like that where you're not really wanting to use that team. The obvious choice for weak magic is a team that can have armor across your whole team. That's not just life, but fire can't really do that. They don't have monsters with protect. This is kind of interesting with Super Sneak and Little League and 34 mana. Little League makes the 34 mana not matter so much, and Super Sneak is a team fire is a little better on. And they have a good 4 spot tank up here in the front. Let's see. And we can use the neutral cards, so we can definitely do some combos. I still like having the healing. This card is just so good. I like to use it. And then Super Sneak means I can throw in some of these new cards, which is kind of interesting. Cobalt Bruiser. This is one of the few matches where I think he's a usable card. I like this guy on Super Sneak for the last position because of the thorns. And what do I want to use for my last card? Let's see here. I think I'm going to try this guy. So that guy goes in last position, you go in second to last, and I'm actually going to put magic there. Alright, let's see how this one works out. To me, the fire team in general, they're a little bit more melee monster game based. They fall victim a lot of the times. This is interesting. They went with the 2-cost summoner in a 34 mana. That's kind of odd. They're not going to have a buff. They didn't really go for the super sneak model either. They didn't use any back row monsters that get super sneak. No armor buff from the summoner, but an armor buff here. This is a very strange setup. If it beats me, I'm going to be surprised. It's got a shot, though. I mean, this is a good card here. Level 7. It's hitting for 4. Speed it up a tiny bit. So there's the thorns. That'll help me out there. I do have healing and he doesn't, but do I have enough healing? This monster has cleanse and triage, so she can heal back row. So now my tank's gone. Now that card is gone. This is kind of an interesting matchup. Yeah, see, like I thought I might be able to win this match, but I'm just not. Wow. Yeah, armor is a problem for fire, without a doubt. Any team that and I'm not the best fire player, so somebody else might have been able to make a better team there. But any team that has um, melee is their real powerhouse, and fire's starting to change from that with some of the new cards from Untamed. They definitely have some better ranged monsters. They can do some interesting ranged teams now, but they're not great for facing armor. So this is interesting. We have a silent summoner, only 12 mana. And I can actually use Talia because I have it at level 4, so I'm not going to get any kind of hit to my monster. So this is fire might do well here. So let's see. 6 mana left. The name of the game sometimes with these low level ones is extra attackers. So can I get 3 attackers? I can. I can do this, this, and this. I'll probably do it all like that. Yeah, we'll see if this works. I have 4 monsters that can attack. Versus, let's see what he throws out on the board. Green is an interesting choice here. They don't have a lot of cards. So see, it's a 4-on-2, but he has everybody heals on his team. All of my people, let's see, I'm going to deal 6 damage here, and he can heal 3. I didn't want to cough, I'm sorry. Not many people watch this long in my videos, but we'll see if you do. And this guy's only going to do 5, and I'll heal 3, and then 2. This is bad, though, because I can't even kill him. I don't know if I have enough damage to get through the healing. We'll see. Oh, we got a miss. So a miss, that's good for me. Oh, another miss. So I might just win this, and it's just basically going to be off of him missing, which is that's impressive for me. I'm surprised. There we go. We got one win with the fire team. I'm not looking to make these videos all that long. So you saw some of Fire's weaknesses. You saw one of Fire's strength is on the low mana cost because they can field. I'm really sorry. Like I said, I'm a little sick. They can field the two cost monsters to field a pretty good team there. To field four playable monsters that can do good attack, and he could be much higher level too. This is an untamed card I have. Other than that, if you just take a look at the fire team, they are. Let's just look at like this, so you don't have to see doubles. They are really melee based, right? You got lots of cards that have really high melee attack, do great things with melee, but now they're adding in. So you got the fire elemental, gives you another blast card. It's just right now 5 mana for 2 attack. I need to level this up before I can really play it. Get this attack a little bit higher. This is going to be able to combo with your other blast card, which he's down here, and you're going to have 2 range blast attacks. There's not a lot of teams that can do that, so this is a card I definitely want to see at higher levels, and it's a card that I think is going to be a little bit more expensive. So if we look at it, that's a little bit more expensive. It's not overly expensive, so I'll probably go out and buy some of these at 31 cents. It's a newer card, so none of the new cards are super expensive yet. But I really think that this is going to be an interesting combo. Once you get it up here where it has that 3 attack, Affliction is really nice because healing is a problem for fire. They only have the one healer and it's a magic card, so it can magic reflect and kill itself. It has self-healing tanks, but really just the one that's a 4 cost. So healing, it's really annoying for fire sometimes to have to face teams that can heal from a lot of different areas, or have self-healing monsters that cost 6 or 7, like Flesh Golem, or for white they have the Unicorn, because those ones just have a bigger amount of life and they heal for more. When they do their heals, they tend to be faster or just as fast as Cerberus. And Cerberus is just only a 4 cost monster, so he's only so good when he has to fight those other high cost healing monsters who then have healers. Like in green, you can have 2 healers in the back row that heal the front. In white, they only have the one, but it only does 1 magic damage. And that, while you might think that's bad, you don't want your healer to magic reflect itself to death. You want it to sit there and heal. So sometimes the fact that the beetle, when you have to level it up, let me see, where is all these new cards? Throw everything else off. So the magic beetle, to be able to use it as a healer, you have to push it to 2 magic attack with only 2 life. So it kills itself really quick if you're going against a tank who has Magic Reflect, which is very common. So their one healing card in the back row can kill itself. Not spectacular for the team uh, in that matter. But, I hope you liked my quick look at the fire team, my little review of a couple battles where I lost and won. For sure, this team is, I think one of the ones that most people think is a little weaker. It's why their summoners tend to be a little cheaper. Their legendary cards tend to be a little bit cheaper. I mean, 290 for a legendary card is pretty cheap. Um, their new set gave them what appears to be an idea to try to maybe change the team around a little bit, because while they did get melee monsters, they were mostly, besides this guy, they were mostly commons. They got a common, a common, a common, and then for range, they got a rare, an epic, and an epic. So I'm interested to see how this team can maybe roll when you do increased speed and range damage, and see how that can compete compared to some of the other teams out there. It also makes them a better team to possibly team up with Selena. Now, I don't have a high level Selena. It's something I'm very sad on and I need to fix. So that's what my earnings are probably going to go towards, is getting myself that Selena Sky at least to level 3. if not, finally maxing that card out. So I hope you all have a good day, and I will talk to you next time.